Okay guys, this build is a bit of a gimmicky build, or rather, it's got a gimmick that feels more like a meme. But while meme builds tend to not be the most optimized builds in the game, this one has some fangs to it thanks to an interesting set bonus and some creative glider mantle play. Say hello to the amazingly high-flying Dream Reaver. It's a greatsword build with a decent amount of built-in sleep element and also employs the glider mantle mounting play from my last greatsword build. It's the meaty chopper that can also send your prey off to Dreamland. That is before a very rude awakening. So, on to the build. It's fairly straightforward, at least more so than most. The weapon is the Nyx Razor 2. This is the greatsword from the Nightshade Palumu tree. Personally, I hate that creepy ass puff bat, so I had zero qualms with hunting it down. The head is the Golden Headdress Beta from Rajang, with the rest of the ensemble comprised of Velkhana gear, all of its beta. The charm is going to be the Master's Charm 4. For this build, I'm going to require the glider mantle, so once again, that's going to be part of this build. As for decorations, we've got a Tenderizer deco in the weapon. We're going to put a Charger Vitality deco and an Attack deco into the head. On the chest, we're going to do the same as the head. We're going to put a Charger Vitality deco into the arms. An Expert Level 4 jewel and an Attack jewel go into the waist. And finally, a Flight Expert jewel and an Attack jewel goes into the legs. In the mantle, I put any level 4 critical decos. You can just use whatever you want. All in all, this gives us Critical Eye 7, Attack Boost 4, Weakness Exploit 3, Quick Sheath 3, Focus 3, Health Boost 3, Flinch Free at 2, Critical Draw at 2, Airborne 1, along with 2 points of critical boost when you wear the glider mantle. The set bonuses we're going to be running is Frostcraft, which is instrumental to this build, and Critical Element, which is a complete throwaway. Getting in how this build is going to work, first off, let's talk about the Velkhana set bonus. Wearing 4 pieces of Velkhana gear gives you the Frostcraft set bonus. While sheathed, your weapon builds up a frost aura that bolsters the attack power of your weapon. A weapon like the Greatsword, which has traditionally been known as a hit-and-run, chop-and-sheath weapon, will benefit greatly from this. Every time you sheathe your weapon, you will build up that aura, and with Quick Sheath, you can sheathe it noticeably faster. The Frostcraft aura is shown as a separate bar underneath your stamina bar, and this depletes with each hit, dropping about 3/4 with a full round of charge slashes, and completely depletes it when you do the weapon-specific Clutch Claw attack. This is what makes this Greatsword more viable. Now, you'll probably be wondering why I didn't go for a Sophy weapon or any other greatsword. This weapon boasts a massive amount of sleep damage, easily allowing me to put a monster to sleep multiple times during a hunt. Especially with the new Clutch Claw flinch shot meta employed, you're doing a lot more damage than the old true charge slash wake up hit. As for the high flying part, that's where the glider mantle comes in. It's kind of jokey, kind of memey, but it's super effective. Airborne boosts your aerial damage by 30%. This is further bolstered by the bonus afforded by the mantle. To pull this off, you Clutch Claw on a monster, preferably the highest part possible, jump off, then glide, and from the glide you do a charged aerial attack, and you'll be out-mounting the rodeo champs in no time. This also charges up the Frostcraft a little bit, Clutch Clawing on a monster, then jumping into the gliding animation, ensuring that even if you have no Frostcraft aura, you will have some when you pull off the jumping attack. We've also got our bread and butter skills here, Critical Eye 7, Attack Boost 4, and Weakness Exploited Max, ensuring that we're going to be hitting 100% affinity every time. Also, 2 points in Critical Draw ensures that no matter where you try to mount from, if it's a draw attack, you can hit a monster anywhere and still hit 100% crit. I've honestly got no suggested adjustments for this build. It's not the most robust with decoration slots, and the skills on it already work for the gimmick and provide a decent amount of damage. The best way I could think to adjust this is in your augments. I would augment it for attack, primarily through doing a weapon augment and also doing the custom augments as well. Follow the different monster trees all the way up, mostly focusing on bolstering your attack power. That, coupled with the attack boost in the weapon augment, should bridge the gap between some of the other beefier greatswords in the game. And so with that, we have another build in the books. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you found this informative and that you're jazzed to try memeing like a deadly flying squirrel. As always, I need to stress that these builds are not meant to replace meta, but instead are meant to be fun and interesting ways to play the game with the skills that you might not normally use. So don't get too serious about Medivh and just have some fun. I test these builds extensively, so if you want to see how it goes, I'm live on Twitch 3 days a week. The link to my channel is in the description below. If you're curious about my stream schedule, I generally stream Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. As always, thank you for watching. A like would be awesome. Please subscribe to stay up to date and hit that bell icon to be notified when I upload my next video. So until then, you stay frosty, Hunter, and get lifted. See ya!